Today we continue to see more pieces. Now the Michigan Attorney General's office says they're continuing to have ongoing discussions with Feral Gas about these issues. And as you can see behind me, it's still a pretty active scene. We have some crime scene tape that is blocking off the front of Linden Grill there. We also have some police officers who are still on scene. And they've been here since 11 o'clock last night. They actually, one fire truck actually pulled up in the last couple of minutes. You can actually see in the view there that there is just some potential hotspots here that are continuing to develop. If you take a look behind me, this is Winnemac City Park. This is where you could see, of course, the ground is fully submerged in water. You even have a tennis court right there that most people would be playing on a day like today. Today marks the start of 7 different construction projects throughout Michiana, including this one right behind me here on State Road 933. There hasn't been much of a response besides these 2 pieces of paper explaining what the shelter's future plans are. This is where Representative Fred Upton has spent most of his time tonight monitoring this race, and so far, as you mentioned, accounting for more than 60% of the vote. I'm sure a lot of people are like, well, Ibrahim, where are you standing? Why are you standing right here? Well, where is the Mishawaka Riverwalk? Well, in about a year, it'll be right there. But let this be a warning for everyone at home that if you do the crime, you will do the time. And if, in this case, if you get a ticket, you will pay for it. Right here. Guys, we send it back to you. Area 5, you said the MJ look, the Michael Jackson look, is probably not the best look, especially here in the winter. And of course, I couldn't find my gloves, so that's okay. But I just want to tell you that I'm thrilled to be out here. You know, I can't stop, won't stop until I get enough. And then, of course, anyone who doesn't agree with it can just beat it. That his department, along with the city of Benton Harbor, are working together on creating some legislative changes that could help lower violent crime in their community. It's a murder that was a mystery for more than 3 decades, but for one self-taught genealogist from California, it only took her days to solve. Gunshots.
These motherfuckers want to run off one gunshot, though. Oh, never mind, there's more.
More than 300 of them in one of the most violent weekends Patrols Division Chief Eric Quinton says he has ever seen in South Bend.
It's been one of the highest numbers, and I've been on the department for 30 years, been one of the highest number of gunshots that we've had in that short time span.
Now police are calling out for the community to speak up and help put a stop to the reckless, dangerous, and criminal behavior.
We, with the community, need to come together to solve this. This is sad. We need to address this.
Among 9 separate shooting events recorded from Friday morning to Saturday night, at least 5 people were shot, including a 13-year-old boy on the city's southeast side. This church also damaged in a separate incident after a bullet blazed through its stained glass window while 2 cars were shooting at each other near North Brookfield Street. But most of the calls to police this weekend coming from the area near Olive and Bertrand Street, where this scene unfolded in the midnight hours on Sunday, ending in a woman being beaten.
Why they jumping her though? Why you gotta jump her though?
And shots fired, triggering dozens of people to disperse in a panic.
There was no need for gunshots. There was no need for a young female black to be beaten by several other female blacks. It's just uncalled for. That's where the community needs to step in. And when they see that, they need to call us.
New video, hundreds of Northside Middle School students walk out in protest of the school's handling of bullying. This comes after 12-year-old Rio Allred committed suicide last week following heartbreaking claims that she had been bullied.
We've been following this tragic story since last week. Our IBRAHIM Samrah joins us live in Elkhart outside Northside Middle School. IBRAHIM, what's the message students are trying to send today?
Well, Lauren, Terry, many of those students are scared, they're frustrated, they feel unheard, but most importantly, they want change and they want it now. As nearly the entire student body walked out of Northside Middle School,
When do we want change? When do we want it? Now!
many students are protesting the bullying behavior they say have gone unchecked by their own school.
This should have never happened in the first place. The school system failed Rio. They failed us. This could have been prevented so many times over, but it wasn't. And that is unforgivable. They knew what was going on. Elkhart Community Schools knew what was happening to Rio Allred, and they did nothing. That will never be forgotten.
Joining students were dozens of parents, including Rio's grandfather.
Rio has brought together an army, and that army stands for
Rio's best friend.
I feel proud that so many people are here sticking up for my best friend, and proud that everybody is here celebrating the fact that we will win this war.
And one of her former teachers.
I think we all failed Rio in some way. We need kids to tell teachers and administration, we're not doing enough to protect these people who are getting bullied.
The message written all over dozens of posters denouncing the dangers behind bullying.
I know how it feels. We all know how it feels.
And demanding justice for Rio Allred.
What do we want? Change! When do we want it? Now! Who do we want justice for?
Now, students and parents are expected to attend a 7 p.m. School board meeting tonight at Elkhart High inside the auditorium. And Terry Lauren, before I send it back to you, I think I could speak for all of us in saying that no matter how old, how young, the form or fashion, bullying should not happen anywhere. And of course, we're starting to see the impacts on that on the students right here in our very own communities, guys.
How about some curly fries?
Roast beef, crinkle, or curly all come out of the kitchen at the Elkhart's Arby's on Emerson. Not only do they have the meats,
It's a hamburger, but it isn't.
they have what they consider the company's top employee.
He does everything. He's amazing.
91-year-old Jack Burkett. You're 91 and you work at an Arby's in Elkhart. What are you doing here?
Just killing time. I don't know what to say. I just do a lot of stuff.
Like cleaning tables, wiping down booths,
Okay, that takes care of that.
and washing the dishes.
I sanitize them here and finish off here. Before my wife passed away, we used to come in here 3 times a day for breakfast, lunch, and supper.
He started out as our lobby attendant. He actually wanted to work for free. He hates to sit at home.
I said, I need an extra job, I think. And they said, when do you want to go to work? And I said, now today. So she said, no, not today, but tomorrow. Normally, I don't have an automatic door.
10 years later, Jack is no joke when it comes to his job.
He normally does work 7 days a week. I don't even put him on my schedule anymore because he just shows up.
His secret to staying strong?
Apple cider vinegar.
We have to drink that every day. And I'm just like, okay. And he's like, did you do it yet? And I was like, not without you.
But his favorite part,
You can't beat the roast beef.
the food. For a guy who's eaten a lot of Arby's, you're in good shape.
Well, yes, yes, pretty good shape.
When are we going to have a roast beef sandwich together? I mean, I think it's about time, don't you think?
Yep.
Or is it a little too early?
No, it isn't too early.
Never too early for a roast beef.
No. Would you like a roast beef at this time?
Let's have one together.
Let's have one.
All right, let's go. And like Jack has done at Arby's for the past decade.
You want it with cheese or without?
I want it the way you're going to have it.
Okay. Okay, let's have it. I'll order
He served up his customers.
a roast beef, 2 of them. How much ketchup?
But this time, a lot of food.
Well, you're going to do a lot of eating.
Yes, I am. It was just us two. Ready? On the count of 3, okay?
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3. How's that taste?
Very good. I'm Jack Burkett, and who are you?
IBRAHIM SAMRA.
Oh, who are you?
Back to you guys.